Hey everyone, my name is Cirque, and welcome back to another episode here of PixArk. Today, it's time to say goodbye to our old home here, because we're going to be making a new map. Or going over to a new map. I hate to do it, but I've been doing some exploring around, checked out a lot of the map, and this is what we have. It's a lot of swamp, it's a lot of desert, there's a little bit of dark forest, you know, a little bit of that golden realm, a little bit of the frozen, but I've yet to find any more magic forest besides that little bit that was sticking beyond the border. And that's kind of important. We're gonna need some of that magic stuff so we can get into the whole magic aspect of this game, which I think there is quite a bit. Also, I haven't found any mountain forest, which has the bamboo, which is pretty cool. That stuff looks kind of nice. We can look at some of the engrams. First off, here's all the magic stuff. So many magic things. I don't even know what all these are. But there's lots of stuff there. There's like wands I think you can make, right? Yeah, wood wand. And you need those wands to harvest some magic resources. And yeah, we definitely want to get into that. And then there's all this bamboo stuff too. I think we need to yeah, we need to find the blueprints in like the ruins. But if we can find those, then we can make this bamboo stuff, which would be pretty cool. And on, you know, we're doing a YouTube series here, and I kind of want to have everything. I want to be able to explore everything and check everything out. In fact, just to show you what our map looks like, we can actually, there's a cheat you can do that I've been using to make sure that the world that we use is a good one. So the cheat is you just type in cheat space and then open fog of war all in all one word. You can kind of see down there, you can see it right there. And now if we look at our map, boom, there it is. So that is our entire map, completely uncovered. As you can see, there's a little bit of magic forest in the upper left, and then we have that little bit there, but that is all that we have. Mostly swamp, and a lot of water actually, and then desert. So, yeah, we're gonna move over to another world that I've already picked out, and I've gotten a little set up on. And here we are in our new world. We're actually level 29. We were only level 27 in the old world. I did just bring the same character over, so I have all the same like stats, and I have all my engrams unlocked already. But when you come over to the new world, you have an empty inventory. So I went around. I got a couple of bows. I was gonna just tame one pteranodon, but I was taming this one level 22, and then I saw this level 42, so I have two of them now. We have Timothy and Thomas here. Oh, and we have our Firefly Serenity. I'm trying to. Where's Serenity? Did I? Oh, I did pick him or her up. Whatever. I picked it up. But yeah, here is our new map. This is our starting area, and I used the fog of war thing to see the whole map, so I knew that this was a good one. But I've gotten rid of that now, so we have a completely blank map. I kind of remember where some of the stuff is, but not entirely. We'll still have to kind of uncover everything as we go. And as you see, we do have a little bit of a magic forest biome back here again. And there's actually mobs, animals, dinos on the other side. Oh, they can come through. Okay. I was wondering that because I saw this guy over on the other side, and he wasn't walking through. Huh, interesting. So that's a little scary. But there are other magic forest biomes out there in different places and much bigger. We also have a bamboo forest. We have the mountain forest, and yeah, it's a pretty good map. We'll see it as we explore it more. But today what I want to do, now that we've gotten, well, I need to get a few more things. We need to go mining, which I think I saw, yeah, over here. There is some coal, so we should be able to get some copper from here and get our copper tools back. We are level 29 now, which means we can unlock the copper spear here. Oh, we could also make a metal shield. We can get the copper kettle, which is awesome because the water bag is just garbage. It like runs out of water before you even need to drink it. There's a ore detector. That looks pretty cool. Put the ore you want to detect in the analysis slot, and then put it in the coal mineral. Start detection. If the ore you want is detected, you will see a green light. If not, you will see a red light. Huh, interesting. I wonder where that detects. Is it within just like a certain range, or is it like straight down from it? Interesting. We got copper gate in here. Oh, we got a lift platform. That's cool. Wooden lift track, so we can make like an elevator type thing. Neat stuff. But I'm mostly excited about the copper spear, and that copper kettle is gonna be nice. No! Oh no! We didn't take any damage from that. That was weird. Okay. I wonder if it's because we like landed on the side of the block and it just bugged out or something. That was a little scary. Oh, there's a coyote over there, killing Apache. Anyways, I'm gonna get set up here. I think we need to find a place to kind of start building. The other thing I want to do today and get into is I want to get into some of the farming stuff and check out things like the compost bin. We could check out like the feeding trough, anything to do with food. We've unlocked the cooking pot, but we haven't done anything with it yet. And there's also like a bunch of these irrigation pipes, these water pipes, water reservoir, that we might be able to make some of that and see how those work. But anyways, I'm going to get settled on here, figure out where we want to start, and get some copper stuff going. Well, I think we're going to be setting up here in the grassland. We have a nice little peninsula right by the water, so we can do lots of farming here. We'll have lots of space to put our crops, and I am thirsty. Good thing I mean, there's water nearby, but we can try out this copper kettle that I made and drink. Oh, look at that. Refills it, and it only takes half of it, so we have 2 drinks out of there, and it doesn't leak like the water bag does. Then we can refill it. It might not work. Might need to be in too deep water. Go down here. There we go. So now that's all refilled. Oh, that's lovely. It's so nice to have it. And we have our copper spear here, which is amazing. Let's go check out this pteranodon here. I can actually kill a pteranodon with my spear before it flies away. So that's pretty cool. We can kill parasaurs. I'm not so sure about the sauropod over there. I think we should probably leave that guy alone. Let him hang out. But we're pretty safe here in the grassland. I know like the compies, the little tiny dinos, they'll run up to me and kind of look at me, but they won't be able to attack me. It's like they're trying to attack me, but they aren't. So it seems like we're high enough level that we're not going to get bothered by them. As for like coyotes and Dilophosaurus, I'm not entirely sure if they'll hurt us much, but I can take them out with like 1 or 2 hits, so it's not too big of a deal. Anyways, let's get on to the farming today. So what do we need to unlock? We want, looking through here, we're going to want, oh, I should probably make a bed. Maybe we should unlock that, because we're no longer in the novice grassland, so if we die we can't just respawn here unless we have a bed. And then get a feed pot, put various eggs, vegetables, berries, and water in it to make kibble. Okay, so that's how you can make kibble, which is like better food for taming dinosaurs, at least certain dinosaurs. Compost bin, that's something we want. And that unlocks the fertilizer? Yeah, it does. So we can make fertilizer out of, I think, the carrion and other things. I don't remember what else you can put in there. Let's get all this irrigation stuff. Water reservoir. I went and tamed up another parasaur here, so say hello to Paula. I think it was Paula, right? Yeah, Paula, the parasaur. Using her to get a bunch of seeds so we can start planting things. So let's grab all of the seeds. I think I got all of them. I didn't see any new ones coming in. So we'll grab all of these. And holy crap, look at all that thatch. We're gonna have to build like a giant structure out of thatch here. Okay, so what all do we got? We got some berry seeds, I think these are. Yeah, the narco berry, azul berry, mejo berry, amar berry, and stim berry. Oh, and the tinto berry. So we got 6 of those. And then we have citronelle, rock carrots, long grass. Oh, we have a tree seed, savo root, and wheat. I think that is everything. So let's try this out. I think I've planted a tree before, and I know this stuff. I mean, it obviously has to be hydrated. That's what like all the irrigation stuff is for. But I think you can just plant it near the water, anyways. So let's go down here. We got all this area to plant in. And I don't know how close to the edge of the water it needs to be. I think we'll just go... We'll make sure we have lots of space here. So I think we'll start like right here with the berries. Maybe we'll do like right here. So I guess to start off with, let's go a few blocks away. Maybe here we're like right at the edge, so maybe we'll just go from one side to the other and see what happens, because that's only, you know, it's only 3 blocks to the center here. And I don't know, let's just keep going like this, I guess, and see if that works. I think, does it say on here? It says growth status is growing for all of these. Oh, dehydrated. So those 2 are dehydrated. This one's fine. That one's dehydrated though. That one's growing. Dehydrated, dehydrated, growing. So it's only like 3 blocks. Yeah, those just disappeared. So it's only like 3 blocks that it goes out, or no, it must be only 2. Oh, but it must be 2 diagonally. This one, yeah, this one's growing. Yeah, so this water source right here is hydrating this 2 blocks diagonally. Whereas like here, you know, it only goes out 2 blocks there. Okay. So I'm assuming that is the same for everything. So that means we can go out to here, right? Because this one would be hydrated because it's 2 blocks away. That should work. And maybe we'll plant on both sides here. And that's all we have for that one. So this one will be fine, but then here you can only go 2 blocks away like that. I'm pretty sure. We'll see if they keep growing. Right now these all say that they're growing, so that looks good. Very nice. All right. Obviously we can extend the range if we actually make those like water pipes and the pumps and the reservoir and all that stuff, and set up a little irrigation system. But I think right now I'm just gonna get all these planted right by the river here, or right by the water here. I got all of my seeds planted here. That's quite a few crops, and they're all growing pretty well, looks like. Oh, these are actually mature already, aren't they? So we can just hit E. Wow, that's really fast. That seems almost too fast. Although it does say, it still says it's growing. So I don't know what that means, even though it says mature stage. But I mean, I'm getting like 5 berries each abouts, which seems pretty good. What about these? We got the citronelles, so I guess those are like lemons, like a citrus plant. Yeah. Interesting. We got those. We got some more berries, the stim berries. Look at all these. I was not expecting this. I was just waiting for the day to come, so we actually had some light for our recording. I didn't expect all this stuff to be grown already. And it looks like we're kind of reaching the edge. You can see some of those popping up as we speak, as we watch. Yeah, those are all hitting mature stage, so I'm sure these rock carrots are gonna hit mature pretty soon. So these rock carrots must just be like carrots. And then we have long grass. I think that's actually corn. What else do we got? We got the the savo root. I think those are potatoes. And then we have wheat over here. And then I have a couple of trees. I am encumbered right now, so we need to go back. That is pretty crazy. We just got tons of berries, and like they grew overnight. That seems way too fast. The next thing I wanted to check out was I was gonna make a compost bin. I think we still will, just to check it out. But that gives you high quality fertilizer, and I'm just wondering, like, why do you need fertilizer when these plants grow overnight? I did make this feeding trough already, which you can put food in. I'm assuming you could put any type of food that the dinos would eat, so either raw meat or like the berries or truffles or whatever. And then the dinos can eat out of it. Now, I don't have any of my dinos wandering, so I'm assuming that they can't get to it to eat out of it. We'll have to get like an actual pen for them to sit in, and then we can use these to feed all the dinos instead of filling up their inventories. And that'll be more important when we get more dinos in the future. But one thing that's nice about this is it does seem to sort of preserve the food as well. So like these major berries, if we look at my inventory, there's less than 8 minutes left. Whereas if I put it in here, then there's like 25 minutes left before one spoils. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, let's check out a few of these other things. We got the compost bin I wanted to check out. We'll make one of those. Let's see. I also want to try this feed pot, which you put various eggs, vegetables, berries, and water in it to make kibble. Okay. So you can make kibble, which I think is, it's basically dino food. You can use it for taming, and I suppose for feeding your dinos as well. A little bit better food for them. What else do we got? Oh, there was also the cooking pot that I haven't made yet. Where is that at? Right here. So put various ingredients in there to make stuff. Alright, so let's put down this compost bin. And I think we'll put it right next to our preserving bin here. Right there. Cool. And what do we do with this? So we can make fertilizer. And that's thatch and feces. Oh. I don't really have any feces. I haven't been picking it up. I thought you could put like the raw or the rotten meat in here. I wonder what can you do with the carrion then? I figured you could make fertilizer out of that, but I guess not. Okay. I might need to go, maybe I should go tame a Phiomia and get that over here. We could get tons of poop and try that thing out. But before we do that, let's get a feeding pot in here. I'll just put the cooking pot down as well. So the feeding pot, what do we got here? We have bait. Okay, that's not the kibble. Drag into a fishing rod. Oh, this is for fishing. Okay, maybe we'll have to try that. I do have some truffles. It says truffles, meat, and major berries. So we got some truffles. I'm sure I got some meat around here. There we go. Or my pterodons would have some, and then I got some major berries in here. So let's try this out, make some bait. So I think we gotta put it in here. Meat, there we go. So now we can craft that. And, oh, we need fuel in here. Okay, let's put some thatch, light fire, craft item. And looks like we can make 4 bait. So I'll have to make a fishing rod as well with that. But while that's going, let's check this out. And here we can make some soup, bamboo shoot soup, rock carrot soup, bread soup, and truffle soup. And it looks like all of these, it's just an ingredient, and then you need a canteen of water. We could take, looks like we got 1 extra truffle in here. Is it just 1? So I can make that, although here again we need some fuel. Light the fire, and then craft item. So it looks like we need to fill up our canteen. That takes up the whole thing. Oh, why are you attacking my dino? How dare you? How are you doing? You are... you're fine. You'll be fine. So that's making our truffle soup. Oh, it's almost done. And now that we have the carrots and the wheat growing, we should be able to make the bread and carrot soup as well. Let's try that out. Number 7. Pretty good. Does it say Now the highlight thing, I didn't see how good of a food it actually is. But that's nice, so we'll be able to make some better food. Anyways, I'm gonna go tame a Phiomia. We'll get some feces, and then I can try this compost bin out. And I'm back. I got my Phiomia. Ouch, I'm burning myself. I converted it into a Pix block to carry it over there. So here it is, or here she is, Phyllis. And we can put your saddle back on you here. And I actually got a tons of poop while I was taming her, because she was just pooping the whole time I was feeding her berries. So we can try this out then. And it looks like it takes 3 feces and 50 thatch. That's quite a bit of thatch. Let's put in, well, let's just put in all that. And then there's not a lot of spaces in here either, because the feces doesn't stack. So I guess we'll just do this. We got 6 feces in there. And then craft item. And then we can put another 3 feces in here. And that's going to make our fertilizer. And it seems to be taking forever. Okay. So I guess in the future, you want to get a few of these. I'm not going to make a bunch more right now. Because this is all kind of temporary. We're just testing this out before we actually get into really building. But yeah, it's moving real slow. I've been playing around with these water pipes a little bit. So you got the intake pipe, which you set next to the water, and it'll take water in. And then you have these bends, and you can turn those whichever way you need to. You got the straight pipes. You got this water tap, and then you have this reservoir. And the reservoir, I'm not entirely sure what this is for. Let's see, I think if you hold here, use water items or rain to fill up the tank, or place it connected to a permanent water source. So I could connect this water source to the tank, I guess to fill it up, and then I suppose you could disconnect it and then use the water from in here. So you can hook pipes up to the bottom here, and I'm assuming that's to both fill it and take it out, though I'm not entirely sure. I am curious though, it says it fills up by rain, but like it's not open on the top, so how does it collect rain? Kind of interested in that, but pretty cool. I guess you could use that when you're far away from water. You can you know, get a bunch of these that fill up with rain, and then you'll have water when it rains. But this is kind of the important part. This is the tap, the water tap, and you can drink from it, which is pretty nice. You can also refill your canteen here. So if I drink my canteen, it's half empty, and then if I think I need to put it in here, it'll fill up there. So it filled up. That's pretty cool. So again, if you're not near a water source, you can bring the water to you to drink and fill up your canteen. And then it's also, as you can see, spilling out water, and I'm assuming that is hydrating. So it says max water range is 3 blocks, and I went and got some seeds, but they're still in our parasaur, so let's go get those. So we got a few more seeds here. Grab those. So now I'm assuming that this will hydrate anything within a few blocks. So if we go out to here, this is growing. But if we go out to here, this should be dehydrated, but maybe not. And it's still growing. That one's dehydrated. Okay. So we can go up to 3 blocks away from the center. That is pretty nice. That's really nice. And I'm assuming that goes diagonally. So if we go 1, 2, 3, this one's not going to be hydrated by the water because it's more than 2 blocks away. But it is hydrated by that thing. That is pretty cool. So it's definitely worth it to get these irrigation pipes. You'll be able to plant a whole lot more in a bigger space. And the sun rises on a very windy day. I've never had a windy weather in this game yet. This is really cool. And you can barely run against the wind, but you can run super fast with the wind. That's pretty awesome. I was playing around with the cooking pot now that we have all of our crops grown, and I was trying to, all of these recipes take water, so I was trying to see if there's an easy way to do it, if you had just like a tap nearby, but apparently it can't just take the water out of the tap or anything. There's no real shortcuts. You just have to use your canteen, basically. Light the fire, use your canteen. Now the tap does make it a little bit easier because I can just refill it right here, and then I can make some more bread. And it'd be better to have more canteens, so I could just make a whole bunch of bread all at once and then refill all the canteens all at once. But we do have some bread, and it seems to be a pretty good food too. I want to end off the episode though. Let's see, this thing, yeah, it's still making the fertilizer. I want to end off the episode trying out this bait. So let's craft. I already unlocked the fishing rod. Let's craft it and apply the bait on this to use it and catch some fish while sitting on a chair or a bench. You have to be sitting. That's weird. Okay, I guess we can do that. So I'm assuming you apply it like you do with arrows. So we got 4 bait on there now. And then we have to make a chair. And I need some thatch, which Paula has a bunch here. So let's make a chair. And I guess we'll try this out. So I'm assuming you just put the chair over here. And I was looking up the fishing a little bit, and it seems like you actually catch like the real fish that are here in the water. So let's try and catch this mega piranha. So we'll sit in the chair, and 6, bring out our fishing rod, cast, and we wait, I guess. I wonder, like, are they going to actually come to us, or do we just have to be lucky enough for them to come over here, like, on their own? It definitely doesn't seem super attracted to us. Press Z. I press Z. Press Q. Press W. Press Q. Press A. Press E. Press E. Press E. Reeled in. We did it. We just got a whole bunch of magic stuff. That's weird. Wonder what we got that from. Water magic stone? We got a bunch of magic bark and magic, some magic fiber. I don't know what that was from, but that's pretty cool. Interesting. I don't like the whole sitting thing. You know, you're not very mobile. I think you can put the chair on a raft, and that might be a little bit better for fishing because then you can kind of move it around more easily. But being in, like, you can't be in first person while you're sitting here, which is a little weird. You have to be in third person. And yeah, you can't really, like, move your, it's like you can't really move your bobber around, and you can't move yourself around. You just have to sit here and wait, I guess. There's a giant manta ray swimming down there. Male manta. Oh, that thing looks amazing. So wait. There's underwater ruins in this game? Holy crap, I didn't know that. That's awesome. So does it... Oh, no, I'm trying to swim back. Get out of here. Okay, we almost died there. Wow. Those guys are not to be messed with. There's underwater ruins. That's pretty cool. So every biome must have their own ruins then. Except for the novice grassland, I suppose. That's pretty cool. And we got the male mantis there. Interesting. A, C, X, Z, X, A, C, Z. Reeled in. Sweet. So we got some clay. We got some more magic stuff. I wonder what are we catching that's giving us magic stuff? What else did we get there? Did we get some raw meat from that? I think we got the sharp crystal that time. Oh, there's a few other things. That is pretty cool. I like the fishing. It's very slow. It's definitely very slow. And I don't know if it would work at all if we were actually out in the water more. Like either we had a dock or we actually were out on a raft. Sitting by the shore definitely doesn't seem that great. But anyways, I think that is going to do it for today. We got some nice farming done today, and all this stuff is ready to harvest. played around with some of the cooking stuff and the fishing. I think next episode we're gonna get started with building and actually make a nice house for us here on this world. I don't know if it'll be our final house. It'll probably just be like a wooden thatch house, something to start out in as we explore more of the map and level up more. But we definitely need a place to call home, because this is not very fun sitting out here in the open all the time. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you next time, and goodbye, folks.